Stephanie Dove, and this is my oral presentation number 1 for Business 2000. News today often revolves around the subject of our changing environment. Many green activists promote fuel reduction, waste reduction, and energy reduction. There is one method of environmental protection that many activists do not promote: vegetarianism. Cutting out animal products or switching to just one animal product a day can take care of many issues for our planet, such as ecology and health, famine, and cruelty. Listen carefully, fellow citizens, as I am about to introduce vegetarianism in a way many of you have not heard before, in the context of saving our environment. World meat production has nearly quadrupled since the 1950s. This has enforced overbreeding, overstocking, degradation of grazing areas, and an increased use of chemicals and pesticides. Most of the nitrogen-containing waste from the mass accumulations of manure is converted into nitrates and ammonia, which pollute the air and the water it leaks into. Don't forget, too, the amounts of pesticides and chemicals that are used on animal feed and absorbed into their flesh. These unknown and unhealthy attributes are not ingredients you would knowingly add to your meal. Most of you would probably be turned off by a label reading pesticide-cultured grain-fed chicken or chemically injected ultra-rich beef. There are many unhealthy attributes to a meaty diet. Did you know that according to PETA.com, people who consume meat are far more susceptible to heart disease, 40% more susceptible to cancer, and at increased risk of such illnesses as strokes, diabetes, and food poisoning? If you believe you need to eat meat to get the proteins and amino acids, consider where the animals get these nutrients: from plants, grains, and cereals. Why not do the same? Did you know that you can actually feed 10 times the number of people on the food given to animals? Instead of just one steak, 1 cup of cooked cereals could be placed on 45 to 50 empty plates. If you can feed 10 times the number of people by not passing food through animals first, why is famine such an issue? The solution is clear: decrease or eliminate the mass productions and purchases of meats. The green pastures and barnyards are scenes of distant memories. On today's closed farm factories, animals are crammed by the thousands into filthy wire cages. These animals will never raise their families or root in the soil. They won't even feel the sun on their backs or breathe fresh air until the day they are loaded onto trucks headed for the slaughterhouse. These helpless livestock are force-fed drugs to fatten them faster and keep them alive in conditions that would normally leave them dead. When large enough, these food-raised animals are crowded onto trucks and transported for the slaughterhouse. And behind slaughterhouse walls is not a discussion for here today. As Paul McCartney put it, if slaughterhouses had glass walls, everyone would be a vegetarian. Becoming a vegetarian may not solve all our world's problems, but the action is definitely a step in the right direction. The positive ecological effects achieved by vegetarianism can be enhanced by avoiding processed and packaged meats. And if your stomach can't go without meat just yet, try choosing locally produced organic meats to support family farming with lower numbers of happier and healthier livestock that aren't caged or harshly transported. When a decision can help your environment in terms of ecology, yourself in terms of health, and the animals in terms of countless acts of cruelty and pain, what is stopping you from taking action? Thanks for listening to me today. And to encourage you to become vegetarianism, I've prepared a pamphlet with some websites you can visit with more information from sites where I've got my information today, and some more sites with some information on tips to go green. Thanks for listening.